All right. So, first of all, just kind of tell me when you head into fall camp, what's your biggest thing on the to-do list to start a fall camp?
Yeah, the biggest things for us, and it really started before fall camp, but that was analyzing and critiquing and scouting how spring ball went and the things that really fit our guys, the things we wanted to adjust. And now with the access in the summer, I thought we had a really good period there in terms of June and July, and carrying that over into fall camp and really building a starting group, but a depth right throughout the offense. And the big keys for us are still going to be offensively taking care of the ball, being more explosive, and scoring more in the red zone. And those are things we're going to track daily.
Has anyone specifically impressed you during the summer months at all?
There's a ton of guys. I don't want to individually, but there's all the groups are working really hard. There's a lot of collaboration. Guys are pushing each other. We've added guys from different schools at different positions, right? And freshmen are coming in and pushing guys. So competition, makes the roster better.
Working with Coach Jones so far, how has he integrated and how's he been?
Yeah, he's been great. We're all working to find our best five, right, in terms of the offensive line, but the different systems he's been in, the different offensive coordinators he's been around, verbiage, terminology, scheme, he is very, very adaptable, which is awesome in terms of an offensive line coach.
As far as like this wide receiver group with other groups that you've worked with before, how does this one kind of compare?
I think they're all unique. They're all different. The group here, I will say, they collaborate and work together and push each other very, very well. And usually when one guy's out there, he's bringing 3 or 4 other guys with him. So really just excited for the older guys to continue to work with the younger guys and getting the best group, in terms of pushing each other and carrying that over into the first game.
Coach, how is your relationship with Coach Drink similar and different to your relationship with Jeff Tedford and the War?
Yeah, I think you're always going to have collaboration with a head coach who's been an offensive coordinator before, and that's really everywhere I've been. You go back to Coach Peterson at Washington, and then going to Fresno, being around even Kalen DeBoer when he was the offensive coordinator, and then here. So no, it's been really, really good in terms of things from spring ball, things that we've done here before, and fall camp, and then leading into those first couple games, which are things that we're working on right now.
As far as the quarterback position, what's your list of attributes that you want your guy to have?
Take command, be a leader. Got to take care of the ball in critical downs, and the big things in terms of the pass game is we got to be more explosive, and everyone's a part of that. That's not just the quarterback. That's right, protection, receivers making plays down the field. But that's something we really have to stress and improve throughout fall camp.
Last year, the running backs and the tight ends combined for like 380-something yards. Is that kind of a goal this year to kind of get the running backs and tight ends more involved in the receiving game this year?
I think there's probably certain concepts where that's going to happen, and some of that's game to game, personnel to personnel, and still at the end of fall camp here, we're probably going to get together and, hey, what are our top 11 skill guys, and then there's going to be some plays catered to those guys specifically.
As far as like offensive line guys, a lot of transfers, some younger guys that can step up. Like, just how's this group, kind of mesh so far? What do you kind of expect from that?
I'm not going to put any predictions out. The one thing I will say is they work their tail off, right? And Coach Jones is a huge part of that in terms of his work ethic, his demeanor, him pushing the guys with the older guys, taking the younger guys out. I mean, I'll be out here running stairs on a random day, and they're out there doing extra work, and that is on their own. So I'm just really excited to get back out there and see the improvements they've made throughout the offseason.
As far as Brady's rehab, how have you seen him kind of tackle that in the offseason and to football camp now?
Yeah, and I know he was ahead of schedule. I don't know the specifics, but he got out there right away in terms of June and working with the group and RVAs and teamwork and Skelly, and so we got to get out there with live bullets, but he's been great in the meeting room and just excited to get out there with all the quarterbacks.